Hi viewers, welcome to JSM. In this class, I am going to explain very easy trick and important trick to find out the group, period and block for a given configuration or atomic number. So let us see how to find out period, block and group. If you take periods, so period number equal to, okay, always period number equal to highest principal quantum number for a given configuration. Okay, in the given configuration, so what is the highest principal quantum number that we have to find out first? That is nothing but period number. Okay, next block. Okay, how to find out the block? So block equal to in which orbital the differentiating electron or the last electron entering. Okay, that is equal to block. Okay, the orbital which is filled with last electron or differentiating electron is nothing but block. If differentiating electron enters into s orbital, the given element belongs to s block. If differentiating electron enters into p orbital, the given element belongs to p block. If differentiating electron enters into d orbital, the given element belongs to d block. If differentiating electron enters into f orbital, the given element belongs to f block. Okay, then let us see group. For s block elements, group number equal to number of electrons in ns orbital. Okay, number of electrons present in ns orbital. Okay, here ns orbital with two electrons, that means here ns with one electron, ns orbital with one electron, ns orbital with two electrons. If ns orbital with one electron, that belongs to first group. If ns orbital with two electrons, that belongs to second group. First group also represented with first A and second group also represented with 2A. Okay, so let us see how to find out the group number for p block elements. Here group number equal to number of electrons in ns subshell plus 10 plus number of electrons in np subshell. Okay, let us for d block elements. So for d block elements, how to find out the group number? So that is equal to group number equal to number of electrons in ns subshell plus number of electrons in n minus 1d subshell. Okay, here ns means what? N indicating here, this is the outer orbital. Okay, here n indicating outer orbital means highest quantum number, highest principal quantum number. Here n minus 1 indicating the inner orbital which is just before the outer orbital. Okay, for f block elements, how to find out the group number? Here only two types of elements are there. They are lanthanides and actinides. Okay, so lanthanides from 58 to 71, actinides from 90 to 103. Okay, here 14 elements, here 14 elements. The lanthanides belongs to 6th period and actinides belongs to 7th period. Both lanthanides and actinides belongs to third group or third B group. Let us discuss some examples. Here for example, if you take a configuration, it is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. Okay, here, so what is the highest principal quantum number in this given configuration? 3. 3 is the highest principal quantum number. That's why here period is nothing but third period. So period is third period. Okay, next find out the block. So in which orbital last electron entering? Okay, in which orbital last electron, differentiating electron enters? So in s orbital. Okay, in last electron enters into the s orbital. That's why the block is s block. Block is s block. Okay, when it is s block, so how to find out the group? For S block, group number equal to number of electrons in NS subshell. Okay, so here group equal to how many electrons present in NS orbital? One electron is present. So that's why it belongs to first group. It belongs to first group or first A group. Or also we can call first A group. Okay, so what is the element here? Okay, with 11 atomic number, that is sodium. Sodium, 11 atomic number. So if you take, for example, if you take aluminium. So aluminium atomic number 13. Aluminium atomic number 13. So for 13 element, if you write the configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p1. Okay, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p1. So here which one is the period? It belongs to which period? Okay, what is the highest principal quantum number? 3 is the last shell is third shell. Okay, last shell is third shell, means here principal quantum number is 3. So principal quantum number, highest principal quantum number is nothing but period. That's why it belongs to third period. Okay, next block. Okay, block equal to the last electron enters into which orbital, that we have to check once. Okay, after completion of 3s orbital, then next electron, last electron enters into the p orbital. So in this aluminium, last electron enters into the p orbital, that's why it belongs to p block. So let us see group. So for these p block elements, how to find out the group number? Number of electrons in Ns plus 10 plus number of electrons in Np subshell. Okay, here you see what is the group number here? Number of electrons in s orbital. How many are there? 2 electrons. 2 plus how many electrons in p? 1 plus 10. The total equal to 13. That's why it is 13th group, or also we can say that third A group. Third A group. Okay, so let us see next example. For example, if you take scandium with 21 atomic number. For scandium, how to write the configuration here? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p1, 4s2 and 3d1. So why we are writing 4s first and 3d later? Because after filling 4s orbital, with electrons, next electron enters into the 3d orbital. Okay, so here you see, if you see the period, so what is the highest quantum number here? Highest quantum number here is 4. Highest principal quantum number is 4. That's why it belongs to fourth period. Next, see the block. Differentiating electron enters into which orbital? S orbital or 3d orbital? D orbital. Last electron enters into D orbital after filling 4s orbital. Next, last electron enters into the 3d orbital. Okay, so that means here it belongs to D block. Let us see the group. For D block elements, how to find out the group here? Okay, number of electrons in Ns plus number of electrons in N minus 1d. Okay, here fourth is the last shell. That's why this is Ns. Okay, so fourth one is Ns. This is Ns. Then 3 is N minus 1d. Here 4 is Ns because it is the last shell. That's why we are representing with N. Highest principal quantum number. Here this is the inner shell. That's why we are writing N minus 1d. Okay, when it is 4, this is 3. How many electrons are present in the s orbital? 2 electrons plus how many electrons present in the d orbital? N minus 1d orbital? 1 electron, that is 3. That's why this element scandium belongs to third group, or also we can say that is third B group. So let us take one more example. For example, if you take chromium atomic number is 24. So when you see the electronic configuration of chromium, that is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. After 3p, electron enters into 4s orbital, 4s2. So that is 3d4. So this is the expected electronic configuration. But here what will happens to get the stability? One of the electron from s orbital enters into 3d orbital. Then configuration becomes 4s1, 3d5. Here d5 means off-field configuration. So to get the stability, electron jumps from 4s orbital to the 3d orbital. This is the actual electronic configuration of chromium. So let us see what is the period. The period number equal to highest principal quantum number. So what is the highest principal quantum number here? This is the highest principal quantum number. So that's why it belongs to fourth period. Okay, let us see the block. So block means how to find out the block? The differentiating electrons enters into which orbital? Okay, after filling 4s orbital, electrons enters into the 3d orbital. That's why this chromium belongs to D block. Let us see the group for D block elements. So what is the formula to find out the group number? Number of electrons in Ns plus number of electrons in N minus 1d. How many electrons are present in Ns? Okay, this is Ns, this is N minus 1d. Okay, here 1 electron in s orbital and 5 electrons in d orbital. Okay, so that's why 1 plus 5 6 means this belongs to sixth group. Okay, this belongs to sixth group. Next element with atomic number 62. So for this element, so no need to know the configuration to find out the period block group. So if you remember this, lanthanide from 58 to 71. Okay, in the lanthanides, element from 58 to 71, total 14 elements are present. The given atomic number present between 58 to 71. That's why directly we can say, okay, 58 to 71 means here sixth period. This belongs to sixth period. Okay, what is the group number? Okay, that belongs to third group. Third group, and it belongs to which block? F block. Okay, so 62 element is samarium. Okay, 62 element is samarium. So let us see next element with atomic number 101. So atomic number 101, that present between 90 to 103. That's why it belongs to actinides. Means that belongs to seventh period. So directly we can say that belongs to seventh period. And what is the group number here? Third group. Belongs to third group. And which block it is? Just F block elements. Okay, for F block element, just you remember this. This is enough to find out the group, period and block. Okay, the name of this 101 is Mendelevium. Okay, name of this 101 element is Mendelevium. And one more thing here to remember, that is here this is F block, this is also F block. So but it belongs to which F series, 4F or 5F? That is also very very important. Okay, lanthanides belongs to 4F series. So this is a lanthanide, that's why here what we can say, that is 4F series element. Okay, this is 101 Mendelevium belongs to actinides, that's why we can say this is 5F series element. And also, so in this scandium and chromium, so when we observe, okay, when you take the D block elements contain 4 series, 3D series, 4D series, 5D series and 6D series. Okay, so here, so when you observe the configuration, n minus 1d number is 3. That's why it belongs to 3D series. It belongs to 3D series. So here also when you observe n minus 1d 3, that's why this is also belongs to 3D series. So instead of that, if n minus 1d is 4, that is 4D series. If n minus 1d is 5, that is 5D series. If n minus 1d is 6, that is 6D series. So like that also we can find out, okay, which series it belongs. Okay, thank you. One more thing here to remember, that is, here this is A block, this is also F block. So but it belongs to which F series, 4F or 5F? That is also very important. Okay, lanthanides belongs to 4F series. So this is a lanthanide, that's why here what we can say, that is 4F series element. Okay, this is 101 Mendelevium belongs to actinides, that's why we can say this is 5F series element. And also, so in this scandium and chromium, so when we observe, okay, when you take the D block elements contain 4 series, 3D series, 4D series, 5D series and 6D series. Okay, so here, so when you observe the configuration, n minus 1d number is 3. That's why it belongs to 3D series. It belongs to 3D series. So here also when you observe n minus 1d 3, that's why this is also belongs to 3D series. So instead of that, if n minus 1d is 4, that is 4D series. If n minus 1d is 5, that is 5D series. If n minus 1d is 6, that is 6D series. So like that also we can find out, okay, which series it belongs. Okay, thank you.